Alright, here's my inventory tour. You're probably kidding about that, but fuck it. I figured I'd be interested in seeing your inventory or whatever and hearing commentary about it, so why not? So first off, I took your advice again after not doing it or whatever. I don't know, I just woke up. Yeah, and took all my meds that I want to use. I think I already described all that to you. Shoved them down here because I need to get rid of this shit. I need to bring, like, you know, that thing's fucking garbage. And then this is all stuff dumped out from the last time we played. Limited time deal, crafted ammo. Alright, and then here's the loot. Usually this takes up, like, most of that space. And yeah, you know, you can see two of certain things. We got 3 watches there. I'll sell that battery because it's so big. I had 3 of these Spartan Cs and I wore one out and lost it, or maybe I sold it or something. I don't know. I think this is the lowest durability you can sell it at, so I died with it. And then here's the bags. These all have ammo or whatever I can stuff in them. This shit, as you can see, I haven't done my due diligence inventory work. That stuff, so I'm going to take something out of the front so that I know further down needs some work when I hit it. Yeah, you can just hit escape to fucking do that. Take that out. I don't really normally just take something out like that, but it'll make it easier in the future to be like, yeah, that one. So then you can do that. So yeah, I'm like clicking in here pretty often to just make sure shit's filled. You see that shit's gotta get filled back up, and I had like 4 more of these bags set up, and that was all. I had all the loot in there. Now I've got it down. I cut some other bag, and then I cut 2 of those loot bags, but I still have a loot bag. I was trying to find it. And then a lot of these bags are just like panic, like usually weapon attachments, or like this shit. This is a big waste of space. Get rid of this food and shit. Where to go in here? Where's my loot bag? I thought I might have dumped that all out for the big Sunday purge or whatever. I don't really want to go through all those again. But yeah, as you can see, I didn't even pull shit off. I was like, this is fucked. This is gonna be fucked for a very long time until I sell a lot of shit. You know, I've thought about selling these or getting rid of these or whatever. It's a lot of space. Definitely selling hunter vests. Got a lot of those lined up. And then at a glance, you can kind of see what I'm hoarding here. Got through all my armor there. Take this off. So we've got this helmet. Kind of don't like tier 6 helmets. I guess there is no tier 6 mask except for maybe the blast, that green looking one. Not the Matska, but the heavy duty. Yeah, level 5-4 mask, fuck that shit. Feel more comfortable wearing shitty tier 4 and just get the top of my head ripped off with a 4 mask on it. So usually I sell these. All the lower end tier 4 stuff I'm like throwing on for a random lockdown, or if I want a strong normal game or something. And yeah, I don't know if there's anything else. I can show all my hoarded You can assume most of these bags are ammo, but there's definitely, as you can see, like attachments, a couple weapons hiding in there, mags, stems and shit, random single slot things that I know I can see from here, or at least go to the weapon screen, and I know this is in a bag. I can just pull it right out of the bag from there. And yeah, all my weapons, you know, pulled these out, that was from the raid. Made this, I've had this forever, killed the guy with that a couple days ago. Made this recently, had this forever. Got that recently. I like putting the silencer on it because I don't like to sell it because it's like worth nothing. But also using it's terrible, so I just like to. This covers a lockdown. Just take that alone into Valley or something. Random parts, if you're building out a gun. I keep grips and scopes around because I'll just, you know, if you have a grip, just throw it on there or whatever. I don't know if I got that one or this is the one I pulled out. I think this is the one I made. I don't know really. I was using this for our heavy runs and it is alive and well. The S12s that I made, M110 that I don't think I've ever used an M110 ever. And then my cheaper shit, Ace, Mac, MP5, MPX, this guy's hiding down here. And yeah, usually with these gas blocks, I just like to sell them. But building a couple ARs, I've found that they're only compatible with like certain barrel types or certain covers or something. So the stock one, it'll have a different type of gas block. And then if you're using more modular attachments and stuff, you'll need the custom gas block or whatever. Not that I'm keeping it around. This is just to get 5 of these gas blocks and I'll sell them. But I've, probably like you, graduated out of the 5K per slot. Some items I can't help myself, sort of like the B laser. If I see one of those, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna put a B laser on something. It's definitely a waste. So yeah, the predicament is like I don't even know where to begin. Like last night, I pulled some stuff off of here, as you can see, it's like sitting around here. But like, this is why I don't like the organized things, because I mean, it wouldn't help me here. Well, it would help for some of this ammo, but yeah, in this case, it's like 1 or 2 slots maybe. Jesus, so I have to put everything on. I'm already wearing stuff. It takes up more room than that gun. That takes up the same amount of room. And then yeah, I didn't even think about clicking that button, I just did it. So if I ever wanted things to stay the same, I gotta fucking unpin all that for sure. So I think I need to sell. I think I need to cram the bags. I wanted to put one of the bags on, but the bags are full. So whatever I can get on my guy, it's gonna help me out. This is definitely one of the worst. I've never had it so that like, cause I'm usually not running this bag. I've only kind of started to recently. See, the amount of clutter is usually limited to like this much. What do we got to work with now? Hey, look at all those slots. I forgot to take the... I've been going into guns and pulling the chambered round out. Probably had a gold round in there. 1,000 going. I'm just gonna sell this fucking thing too. Just never use it. I'll find another one. It's cheap, etc., etc. But like in the past, I definitely would have busted that down and sold the core parts for, you know, way more. Never do what I just did. So I think this works. Pretty sure I can just, it's gonna fill that shit first, but, watch it in real time here. Alright. Hold on. Fill it with the stuff I don't want in there. Alright, 60 rounds. Hell yeah. Went right in there. This is the part that reinforces that this is a good idea for me, is I can just like get it in there real quick if I want. I don't always, I'm often forgetting to do that. Just go in here and just start fucking managing it manually. But this needs to come out. That needs to come out. That needs to come out. And that. And then we lost track of what bag that was. And then, yeah, you're probably wondering about the black ammo. That's, yeah. For my other playstyle, when I'm not fucking freebasing the TV station. But I never stored black ammo. That shit always sits out there. It can be sold at a moment's notice. Yeah, so this is, but in the end, I'm getting a lot of space out of all this shit, so... If I didn't have the space, I would have to sell pretty much like half the helmets. Definitely not be able to just hold on to weapons like I am. I wouldn't be able to hoard ammo like you probably are. Probably have more ammo than I do. But I just keep adding it. I mean, I've sold it on and off, you know, here and there. So I'm all about the selling, but ever since doing this, it's not... I haven't really been too about the selling, so I think that's where my space is going. So I wish I could go look at all the ammo stocks at a glance. If you equip a weapon and then go to the configure items screen, you can get a quick glance at what ammo that gun uses and how much of it you have. So like pop on 2 different guns, look at the ammo. If I've got a bunch of ammo, I'll be like, alright, I should probably sell some of that. I finally got 60 of this. See, but it's a 2 slots, and then you're like, oh, I can just fucking throw in. I'm probably gonna use this mag again soon enough. got 2 lines. Look at that. Good shit. That's where I keep most of my cone. Sometimes it'll like, I swear I keep making that a 5 and it'll draw down on it. I guess it's when I make some big purchase or something. Here it is. Yeah, make it complete. I'm not sure what I'm looking at, but this is like the building blocks of another bag. I might have, I think I broke it down. I think I had a bag full of this shit to kind of save me, and then I busted it down, and then that's why I've been so tight. I don't know. There's 2 cowhides though. Let's do it. Cowhide, cowhide. Easy as that. And then you got all that space for the space of that. And then, once it's on you, you can just fucking hoover it all up. No, except for this top part. So this will be a good visual example of like how much space it's kind of helping out with. And then it's hard not to just fucking, you know, make another one, because I've got all this shit I could put in there, and a couple single slot items, and yeah, I could definitely fill out another bag, and it would save me space, but then it's like, got a fucking bunch of bags of shit, too many bags, so. I don't know how you do it, you're clearly not, you don't have these or something, or like, fucking, I don't even know what I have. 35,000. Should just sell this, huh? Got some scopes, some big mags. What I really have is wasted space, as you can see across a few of these bags. So yeah, I'll end the tour here and get back to fucking just filling these bags up, get ready for the next outing. Did I keep any of the guns? Yeah, I had, so for this ammo I was using the Uzi, and the MAC-10 I think takes that, yeah. So I was using the MAC-10, and then I ran out of my special ammo for my special T95? That name is too close to the AR. But some streamer guy said that the shittier version of that gun, the T687 something, shoots faster. I mean, he was just like the recoil on it. That's why you want to. And then he was like, "Yeah, the other gun has better stats in every way. It's just the recoil's too much, but the fucking recoil on the gun's non-existent." I don't know. I really like that gun. Sucks the ammo sucks for it. Alright, there you have it. Pretty cool.